Hello everybody, this is Big Boss Calvin 83. This is going to be a response to 480chavo. Now, I'm really getting sick and tired of people trying to, especially guys, who talk about they're straight and they're not gay, but yet they want to critique my looks. Let me tell you this. Excuse me. A grown man would never ever judge a man and critique a man on his looks like a chick. Like, you know how chicks critique other women on their looks and stuff? Men don't do that to other men. Men will judge each other on other stuff based on how strong they are, how tough they are, how smart they are, how much money they make. No characteristics of what makes him a good man or a bad man, or what makes him worthy and not worthy. You know what I'm saying? But for guys to act like women and start doing what women do to guys, you know, trying to use their looks against them, and just stuff they have no control over. You know, you don't know this guy's situation or why he looks the way he does. And for guys to judge me on my looks and critique my looks and make all these assumptions, oh, you don't take care of yourself, oh, you're overweight. Well, there's so much shit in the food that the powers that be has put in the foods that causes obesity, but you motherfuckers don't look that up. You don't. There's not. You know, when you go to the grocery store that there's over 90% of all food items causes cancer and all kinds of sicknesses from your fruits and your vegetables and other foods. Processed foods will kill you. But I don't fuck with processed foods like that. But yet I still got the same health issues as a person who does eat processed foods. So it doesn't matter what you eat. If it's not organic, if it's not grown in your own backyard, you're fucked. Most people don't grow their own food. They go to the supermarket. And that's what the powers that be already know. And you can't even grow your own food legally in America. You know what I'm saying? So let's read what this idiot has to say. This guy is on a down low. Just look at his channel. Who shows their body like this? A gay guy. Showing off their abs, showing off their pecs. But just say you straight. This is him right here. Now, let's watch it. He had a problem with the video I made, accusing me of attacking Nicole Sin, wherever you want to address her by. Laughing my ass off. Bro, you're a fucking moron. I know Nicole personally. She's a beautiful, intelligent person. Really? Moving on though. Continue reading. Get off your high horse. You talk about standards. You're overweight black dude who had enough time to post a video talking shit about someone else's opinion, shaking my head. Learn the meaning of standards. Let's look at standards. A level of quality, achievement, etc. that considered acceptable or desirable. The ideas about morally correct and acceptable behavior. Does Nikki Sin have morally correct, acceptable behavior? Or do you have any morally acceptable, correctable behavior? Let's continue reading. A conspicuous object as a banner formerly carried at the top of the pole and used to mark a rally point, especially in the battle, served as an emblem. A long, narrow, tapering flag that is personal to an individual or a corporation that bears hydraulic devices. This is not what we're looking for. But the word standard has so many things, so many meanings. I mean, now this is the definition. Something that is set up and established by authority as a rule for measuring of quality, weight, extent, value, or quantity. Now, I read that in my own words, but you know what I'm saying. See, he attacked my weight. Why are you attacking my weight? What kind of grown man attacks another man's weight? You don't know what my reason why I'm overweight. 9 times out of 10, it's not that person's fault that they're overweight. I don't sit on my ass eating McDonald's and Wendy's and KFC. I don't fuck with those places like that. Like I told you before, the reason why, for your information, the reason why I'm overweight, bitch, is because of the medicine, because I'm on medication. And medications do cause weight gain. And you can work out, you can do whatever. There's no way to combat it, really. It's going to happen, regardless. I'm not on my high horse. So you made an assumption towards me that I'm on my high horse talking shit. I was not talking shit. I was trying to help the young ladies, idiot. And I looked at the meaning standards. Maybe you should look up the meaning standards. Tells you right here. A level of quantity or achievement that's considered acceptable or desirable. Who created a standard? That's what you got to ask yourself. The powers that be created a standard. So basically the elites created the standards. We didn't create the standard. You didn't create the standard, but you want to enforce the standard. That's what kills me about you idiots. And you are a white knight. My response, the white knight to the rescue. You're obviously a faggot. Talking about my looks as a man to another man equals faggot. I'm just going to just paraphrase what I read. I know the definition of standards, you racist faggot. And this female has made many poor choices in her life, man. Just like you, bitch. I was helping Nikki, and she was wrong in her opinions about men. If she's such a great woman, why aren't you married to her? White knight, I'm brown. Where the fuck do you get that I'm Caucasian from? Basically, where you get the fuck that you're white. Well, the reason why I came to the conclusion that you are considered white is because the way you attacked me. See, the problem with a lot of Latinos, he Latino, he brown, but a lot of y'all Latinos try to emulate Caucasians. You try to be like Caucasians. You're no different than Asians and East Indians and Arabs who try to assimilate and become Caucasian and try to have the same Caucasian supremacist views and see black people as inferior. And you call and that and to call me black as a black person, which I'm a person of color. But to call me black is really an insult to me. I'm Nubian. But that's besides the point. But since you want to call me black, well, let's just use that term, since that's what everybody wants to use. But many people in the so-called Hispanic community, but that Hispanic is considered Caucasian. It's yours, but since you are non-white, non-European descent, we're gonna have to call you Latino, since you are brown. Like I said before, many Latinos think that they're superior and better than so-called black people, just like everybody else. And they try to emulate Caucasian culture and want to be Caucasian so damn bad and want to throw so-called black people underneath the bus and cut my people's throats and exploit the black community just so you can make it ahead and you think you're going to get accepted by Caucasians. And then when you get your wake-up call and when they call you a speck and call you or identify you as a nigger, because I've seen it myself, they call you a nigger too. Same with Asian people. When they get their wake-up call, when a Caucasian person insults them and tells them that you ain't white, go to a Klan rally, go to these Caucasian supremacist events. You will realize that they don't like you. They want to treat you just like they treat me. The only reason why the difference is they tolerate you because you're not a threat. Since you think your hair is a little straighter and your skin is a little bit lighter, you think you're going to pass for white. You're not. You're going to be thrown underneath the bus. You're going to be dismissed and disrespected. And then when you get your nigger moment, then you want to run back to the so-called black community and talk about, we got to fight white supremacy. The white people are so racist. It's like, and y'all American Negroes so quick to your problem with my people, where we forgive too damn much. We think because you're a person of color that you are a person of color that you are one of us and you are on the same team. We're not on the same team. So the reason why I thought you were Caucasian is because the way you come at me. You came at me. But you want to be Caucasian. Deep down inside, you want to be Caucasian. That's why you're trying to pump your chest out and trying to act like you're a racist, but you can't. You're not in a position of power to be a racist either. But you got so much hatred for black people because you are frustrated because you're just at the bottom of the totem pole of being undesirable. Because if you ain't Caucasian, if you don't have blonde hair, blue eyes, and pale skin, you'll never be. You're undesirable. So that's why I assumed that you were, sir, considered white. Because the way you talk and act. Maybe if you would have spokesmanager came at me as a brother, he respected me and not attack and say, who's this black dude talk? Who do you think he is? Maybe I would have assumed that. So you are a white knight. White knight, I'm brown, aka Latino. Where the fuck did you get that I'm white from? Also, personal appearances falls under standards. No, it doesn't. Maybe you should Google the media standards. I'm not gay, nor a faggot. You are the sorry sack of shit. Took a 30-minute video about her opinion. Well, her opinion was wrong, just like yours. What happened, bruh? You try to get at her, and she dismissed you, and you hurt like a little bitch boy. No, I'm not trying to get at her. She's not my type. Sorry, Caucasian girls are not my thing, sir. And plus, she's 20 years old, and I'm like 30. I'm like 32, going to be 33. So that's, to me, even though she's legal age, it's still not acceptable for me to try to hook up with her. You know, a 30-something-year-old man trying to hook up with a 20-year-old chick. I know some guys will try to hit it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was probably smashed too. But to be out in the open, if you are an older guy trying to hit on a 20-year-old chick, and if you're broke, you're considered a creep. But if you got money, it's acceptable. That's how society works. But back to this. But let me finish. But since this guy wants to talk about how I'm hurt because she didn't give me the time of day, man, please. She ain't my type. She got too many tattoos and too many fucking piercings. And I don't like chicks with tattoos and piercings, especially too damn many. If you got more than 4, if you got more, my standard, if a woman got like more than 2, or more than 3 tattoos, depending on what kind of tattoos, if she's tattooed up all over her body and got more than 3 piercings, then she's going to be looked at as a hoe. She's going to look at as ugly, because that is not acceptable. And you should know that. Would you want a woman with too many tattoos and too many piercings who has fucked and sucked so many dicks in her lifetime, and had so many sex partners, like over 100, fucked with over 100 men? No, you wouldn't. Would you wife that? You probably wouldn't. And I'm not hurt because she didn't give me the time of day, because I wasn't trying to hit on her. But I will check out her profile. She got pretty feet, I'm not gonna front. But I will enjoy some hot candy after I do this commentary. Continue to this last sentence. For your question, why I'm not married to her if she's such a great woman? Well, the answer is she might be a great woman, but I already have a perfect woman. Not every woman is meant to have every man. And because she dismissed you, that doesn't mean she's a horrible person. She did not dismiss me. And I don't know why you think I'm trying to get at her. See, this is what happens when the people assume for other people. They make an ass out of them fucking selves. If she was a great woman, let's see. Let's take a look at her.
Hi guys. You want to know something that I hate more than anything in this world? I hate men. I especially hate the men that say, "Oh, I'm not like the last guy you've been with. I won't hurt you. I won't do that. I won't cheat. I won't lie to you." When in all reality, every single man is exactly the same. No one has proved me wrong yet, and I really don't think that anybody will. So when you're telling a girl that you won't do this, you won't do that, you better fucking own up to your word and don't do it. I hate that. I hate men, and I hate liars, and I hate cheaters.
Well, you just watched a short clip. Does that look like a lady to you? Look at all them tattoos and look at all them piercings. And she curses like a sailor. That's not really a great woman, in my opinion. If a woman curses more than you, a woman that's fucked over, have more sex partners than your ass, she ain't a great woman. She obviously made poor decisions, and she takes no personal accountability and responsibility for her actions and the decisions that she fucking made. And this bitch proves my point. Hold on a second. Crazy. So, like I said before, if this female was a great woman, then why is she a man hater? Why is she so bitter, and why is she so fucking angry? Let's take a look at her profile. Because to me, obviously, to make the statements that she made, she's an attention whore. I mean, this is what you see. I'm not trying to attack her. This is not an attack on you, Nicole. But since this guy wants to, you need to get mad at this guy for doing what he did. Because he took it there. You know, hold on a sec, I'm thirsty. If she was such a good woman, she would not make ignorant, poor choice after poor choice of jumping in toxic relationships and choosing men who she knew who weren't no good. You know what I'm saying? And to her, at 20-something years old, to have this much hatred and bitterness for men, I don't know if she still feels that way, but for her to generalize and not take no responsibility for the parts that she played in choosing the wrong men, or I should say males, says a lot about her. And that's the problem with most women. Most women will never admit that they're fucking wrong. And I don't know why you're defending her when nobody attacked her. Actually, people are trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to help her. So, and for you to attack me and assault me and use ad hominem attacks and make all these assumptions, you're a bitch. I mean, when you insult somebody in a debate, you lost the debate. When you assume for somebody, and you don't know their life, you don't know how my life was growing up. You don't know how I lived my life. I don't know where you at, but I'm in North Carolina. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in the South. And you don't know what the fuck I do and what the fuck I go through on a daily basis, especially dealing with women and just dealing with people down here. And what you did was white knight. And it is easier for a woman to find a good man. She can still find somebody. There's some dude out there who would, but it's hard to take her seriously when she hates men, when she's a feminist and hates men and don't like men, but she wants to be with a man. You know, I checked her last profile. She was with another woman. But you know, that's besides the point. Women, to take my advice, you have not met every man on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You have not met every man on the planet. You cannot generalize and take a select few of guys that you chose to be with and you had bad experiences with and write the whole male gender off. That's wrong. You hate it when men do that to y'all, but you do that to us. And I'm not saying men are perfect, but society does not give us the benefit of the doubt. want to touch on this last sentence because I don't want to go too long. And this guy claims to be with a great woman. I don't know if he's telling me the truth or not. To say that not every woman is meant to be with every man, that's bullshit. It is so easy for women to get with a man, and especially there's so many good men out here, so many good single available men out here who would want to marry a woman, and would marry not this particular woman, but would like to marry a woman, an attractive woman, and settle down and have a wife and kids and have a family with her. And it's so easy for a woman to get a good man than it is for a man to find a good woman. And if it was so hard for women to find good men, well, the reason why a lot of women think it's hard the reason why many women think that it's so difficult to find a good man is because most women don't approach men. The problem with most women is that the only time they want to approach a man, unless he's super good looking and he got a lot of money and fame. But they don't want to approach the average guy. No, they want us to work for it and beg and plead and convince them. And men ain't doing that. Men ain't trying to catch a sexual harassment. Charge, or encounter confrontations, or any form of drama, because that's what a man gets nowadays. Or if a man approaches or comes across a beautiful woman that he might be interested in or wants to talk to, we got man giants like him. If there's a little disagreement, you want to cape and take the woman's side before knowing all the facts. I didn't say she was a horrible person. I just said she made too many bad decisions. Maybe if you listen to the whole 30-minute video, you will actually recognize that I was trying to help her. You know, I didn't insult her, I didn't disrespect her. I just told the truth. And for her and you to get offended and get all butthurt says a lot about you. The problem is with people, with society, with mangianas and females, is that they don't want to be held accountable for the shit they do. You can't hold a woman accountable and responsible for her actions and the decisions that she makes, because a woman has the final say. Women are the choosers, and she has the final say. A man can't do anything with a woman unless she allows him to, unless she get the final consent. If a man does not obey the consent, if she does not consent to being with that man, and that man oversteps his boundaries, he's done. He goes to jail. So, next time, maybe you should watch the whole video over again instead of looking for flaws and trying to use my physical appearance against me, because that's what faggots do. And you, sir, are a faggot, so you need to shut the fuck up and drink a hot glass of shut the hell up before I slap the taste out your fucking mouth. I'm out. Peace.